your Friday edition of The Loose Women, but it's no ordinary end-of-the-week show that we have in store for you today. Oh, no, for today is the last show in the series. But don't worry, we'll be back in September. Yay! But before we do head off on our summer holes, let's see who's on the loose lineup today. First up, beautiful, ballsy, and about to get her buns out, it's our very own calendar girl, Linda Bellingham.
And when I gave up the booze, she thought she had to start drinking for two. It's our very own Champers, Carol McGiffin!
And she's always cruising for a nice cup of tea. It's the divalicious Jane McDonald!
She's been to Hollywood and the Highlands, but she's always got her home here with us. It's the fabulous Jackie Brambles.
Coming up on today's series finale, we're talking makeup, breakups and light ales. Plus, we're in the presence of a true megastar, yes, making her debut as a loose woman all the way from Moonee Ponds. It's Australia's First Lady, Dame Edna Everage. First Lady of Wakefield will be singing us into our summer holes, performing one of her latest songs, Doctor's Orders. It's our very own Jane McDonald. Now, first up, with holidays on our minds, you're surely off somewhere glamorous and exotic, Carol?
No. I'm not going anywhere. Can you believe it? I'm going to stay at home for 3 whole weeks. And the reason for that is because it's August, London is empty, all the kids are on holiday, so I've got a nice little city all to myself. Oh. So, yeah, so I'm going to do my stuff.
For the first time ever, I'm actually going away.
No,
what are you doing?
I'm not telling you.
Is it a romantic holiday?
It might.
Oh, yeah.
Is your mother going?
No.
It is a romantic holiday.
Well, talking of holidays, Sir Paul McCartney and his new love, Nancy Chevelle, are driving along Route 66 on their first holiday in order to spend some quality time together. So, Jane, are you looking forward to this first foray away with your gentleman?
Yes, I am, actually. It's the first time we're going away and packing a case and off we go.
Are you sure about this, Jane?
Why?
Well, you know, holidays can be like bit make or break.
Can they?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't be like that.
Well, they can.
Well,
you know, because how long have you been going out with him?
About 16 weeks.
And how much time have you spent with him actually in that 16 weeks?
About 6 days.
You see? And you're about to spend a concentrated 6 days with him. Are you confident?
Thanks, Carol.
have you not had any successful holidays with men?
No.
You must have had one.
No, I think I've only ever been on holiday with a bloke that I have been seeing at the time 3 times.
Right.
And every single time it's ended in disaster. The first time was with a guy who got so badly sunburned, I think I told you about it on the show last week, that he crawled out of his own skin and nearly died. And it just, you know... It put me right off, and we sat in separate seats on the plane coming home. And the second time... I don't know, he was driving and I didn't like his driving. it just kind of put me off, do you know what I mean? Exactly. And then there was another one where I went on holiday with a guy and we were driving along the M25 and having such an awful row that he stopped the car and made me get out.
Do you know, I've noticed one link. There's one theme running through it here, and it's you.
Yeah, it is me. I know, it must be me.
I'm with you. I've had terrible experiences. I've hardly been on holiday with blokes, actually, because I think there's a good reason to have holidays separately. Mind you, I met Mr. Spain on holiday, so that's
a good
quite
one.
good, isn't it?
Yeah.
But when
And you've had quite a few holidays with him, and it's been
I've
fantastic.
had quite a few Mr. Spains.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, no, that was lovely. No, that was fine. But my ex-husband, unfortunately, that was just a nightmare. The first time he ever took me to Italy was our first holiday, and he kind of went off and did things that blokes do when they're in their hometown in Italy and left me in the kitchen. I was like Cinderella, you know, sat in the corner.
Not speaking the language or anything?
Not speaking the language. They all kept saying in Italian to him, she's very nice and quiet, isn't she? That's because I couldn't say a word. I was gobsmacked. No, I've had no terrible times on holiday.
Jane, don't listen to them, because here's a good one.
Yeah.
The first time David and I went away together, we came back married.
Oh, my... I'm definitely not going now.
How long was that after you met?
That was few weeks after we met, we did decide. Well, we very, very quickly after we met, we decided to get married, and we knew it was the right thing. And then he said, well, perhaps we should spend some time together first. So we booked a holiday, and then he said, well, you know, we could get married on holiday, and we did. So we got to know each other during our marriage ceremony.
How bizarre.
And our honeymoon.
Yeah.
Oh, well, so what do you think of that?
Well, I'm not going anywhere. I'm only going to Cornwall.
I must say, though, it was what was wonderful to go on holiday with Mr. Spain, because then I took him actually to Dubai, which was very nice.
Right.
But it was so lovely not to have somebody who was going, you know, like used to happen to me. Oh, there's a queue! Oh, there's a queue! There's a queue in the VIP lounge. Oh, do something about it, Linda. Oh, Linda, get us upgraded. Oh, Linda, get us something else. Go and get the sandwiches. I used to be like this. I was terrified, absolutely terrified of going on holiday.
But so when you do find someone that you can go on holiday with, who's the right? It's like, and you're probably just walking through thinking, God, this is great. We're not arguing. There's no stress. There's no drama. That's never happened. That only happens when I go on my own.
Hence why you like.
Would you be open to going on holiday with a man again?
Oh, I don't know.
No.
Well, I do. I go on holiday with men a lot, but they're gay men, and you know we get on really well. We have a brilliant time. But no,
Well,
I don't.
If I come back in 3 weeks, it could be all over.
No.
But you could be married.
I could be
Married,
We
yeah.
won't be married, but you never know. I'll keep you updated.
I think you'll be all right.
I think so.
He's a nice man.
I
Yeah.
think we might have some news.
Yeah.
Niamh.
Ooh.
Do you?
Well, I just have a feeling in my...
Do you?
I do.
Yeah.
Well, you know, the moon in Cornwall's very romantic.
Right, time for a break, but first, we have a message from one of our fellow loose women who sadly couldn't be here today.
We've had a great time this series, and I'm going to miss you all, although I am looking forward to the holidays. As for you girls behind that desk, it's been a real pressure. Bye.
Welcome back to the last loose women of the series. Helping me, Jackie Brambles, as we pack up for summer are Jane McDonald, Carol McGiffin and Linda Bellingham. OK, comedian David Walliams has been snapped dressing up yet again in what looks like his interpretation of a lady. But from our own experience, what do we think men really want women to be like?
Well, that's the beautiful thing about men, and they are lovely. We've got to agree with that. We love them all. And, well, you might not, but there you go.
She'd like to, though.
Yeah, you
All
love
of them.
Yeah, you do.
Anyone.
But the great thing is about them, they like different things in different women, because we'd be in a sorry state if they all wanted the same thing. But in my experience, they've always liked me to be fun, clean. And
Except your jokes.
Yeah, well, no, that depends really. But just very womanly. They like the womanly look from me.
But
so.
you are very